solid day for our Nothing Fancy Chevrolet. Hate it for everybody at RCR and Nothing Fancy for not getting the job done and not getting the win today, but we're showing a lot of speed everywhere we go, so that's promising. So, yeah, I mean, this one's just on me on not getting the job done on a green white checker, getting loose underneath the guy, and I kind of stem it back to the restart prior when I lost the lead to the 18. I buzzed the tires on the restart, so I got to go back to the drawing board, get better on my launches. It was weird. I launched and buzzed the tires really bad when I restarted on the front row on the outside of the 18. Then when I restarted on the inside of the 88, I didn't buzz the tires and had a really good restart. So I need to go back, do some study, and see what I can do differently to be better for next time.
Can you talk through that restart where Quaffle made that 3-wide move and just everything that was going on where that happened?
Yeah, I mean, we're all going for it. We're trying to win the race. I didn't get a really good restart there. When I got into the zone, I got rolling, but then late in the box, I buzzed the tires really bad, and that allowed the 18 be ahead of me getting into one. He was able to run me up the hill and clear me, which was nothing wrong with that. I mean, I would have done the same thing. That's actually what I was trying to do, the 88, and I spun out. So, and then when he got clear and I got underneath him, we're racing, and 88 just had a really good move getting to my inside. I kind of left the bottom open because when I was underneath the 18 and we were really tight with each other, I was getting loose under him, so I had to keep chasing it up the racetrack. Nothing malicious or anything like that. I wasn't trying to wreck the 18 or anything, but we kind of got together a little bit off 4. That allowed the 88 to get by us, and then carnage happened on that second restart. It's a bummer. I mean, I put it on myself for not getting the job done for these guys. Everybody at RCR brought a really fast Nothing Fancy Chevrolet to the track, and just came up short.
Told just how hectic were those last 30 or so laps with the rain caution, all the restarts, having the tire advantage and everything.
Yeah, I mean, we really didn't have any tire advantage. I mean, we just pitted on a caution later than them, so we pretty much went from 20th to 5th with no help, really. I mean, the restarts were good, but it shows how fast of a car we had. It definitely had a car that I think deserved to win today, and really proud of that. I think that was the first one we had this year that was deserved to win. So just got to keep it rolling, I mean, it's just this rain. It was a really tough pit call to make, but, just got to keep bringing fast cars to the racetrack like that, and we'll get one.
When you pitted at the lift when the red flag was lifted, did you think your race was over? Did you think you had a shot to get back into it?
I thought I had a shot at a top 10. I think a shot to win, we needed a lot of help. I knew that. So I was going to fight as hard as we could. We got to 5th. So I think one more caution, if it played out right, maybe we would have got it. But, once we had to go back in the middle of the pack, it just gets hard to pass here. So I knew it was going to be tough from there.
How hard was it to keep up with the rain potentially coming before the red flag, as well as Justin Allgaier hunting you down? How tough was it to maybe try to manage both those expectations?
Yeah, I mean, we just kind of fought it on the long run a little bit there, on that long green flag run. And I think short run, we were definitely the best car, and I think we could have made our long run a little better. But it was definitely, just tough with the rain. I mean, I guess the radar looked really bad, but it never really came. So it was just a hard position to be put into.
The emotions of those last 30 or so laps with the rain, all the restarts and everything.
Yeah, I mean, the rain caution helped us, especially how it played there after the red. Like, people started peeling off, and we had already picked our lanes, so it really helped us in the top lane. The 21, I don't know who that was, maybe the 88, and myself, we were all on new tires, and we filled the top lane, and then the bottom lane had old tires. So, yeah, that played really well for us. Able to get to second, restart on the front row to 21, get clear for the lead. I was free all day on the short run, and I got a little free into one there when I got the lead, and it let him just roll right to me and pack air, and then it was hard to get rid of him, especially on exit. I would try giving him room, and then just racing hard for the lead. I think the 88 was packing air into him and getting him up the track into me. So, inside 10 to go. had a shot at winning. So I feel like we needed a day like today. We've had really good weeks and we've had really bad weeks. So yeah, a great momentum builder for us going into one of my favorite tracks in a couple weeks.
Start where you're beside the 88.
Beside the 21 for the lead.
Okay, so then he spins. After he spins, are you back? Do you fall back to fourth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought that's when it played really well for the 88 and the 20. Glad to like go around the 21 and lost spots. So I don't know. They get chaotic, right? Green, white checkers here, and everyone's really aggressive. You know, if you can get someone up off the bottom, it's going to play really well for you. So I thought my play there, once I was in third, was to wrap bottom and try to let the 21 push the 88 up, and maybe I could fill bottom. And yeah, the 21 just kind of it looked like he got tight, got into the 88 store, and then got loose and spun. And I was like doing everything I could to miss them.
Sheldon, you're so close. What more do you need to get over the hump?
I don't know. Today was a day we were very capable. I don't know where the 20 ran all day today, 8th to 10th, and it's kind of anyone's game when they get chaotic like that, right? Like, it just played really well for him. We had like 3 or 4 back-to-back restarts, and he was probably 6th or 8th on the first one. So, yeah, just missed the carnage and got an opportunity to restart on the front row. So, yeah, we don't need a whole lot more. We just need to keep putting runs together like we did today, and yeah, we'll start winning races.
Were you shocked when the 88 took you guys 3 wide?
I'm sorry,
Were you surprised when the 88 took you guys 3 wide into one?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't help me, right? It had me all jacked up. I mean, you're inside 10 to go racing for the win, so I'm not mad about it. I probably would have done the same thing if I had a run like that. Because as soon as you get someone off the bottom here, and if you can get 2 cars jacked up, he was going to clear probably both of us, which he did, I think. So, yeah, I mean, he did what he had to do to put himself in position to win.
Well, Taylor, it's not the result you wanted, but you were running up in the top 5 and then looked like just contact with the 1.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to go back and watch replay and really see what happened. I think the 1 just got me in the left rear and put us in the fence and ended our day. But can't thank all my Joe Gibbs Racing guys enough for a really good operation 300 GR Supra. We struggled the first 3 quarters of the race, and there at the end we kind of found a little bit something, still weren't right where we needed to be, but, you know, put ourselves in a good position to have a decent finish for the day. So can't ask for more, just have to go back and figure out what we need to do to be better firing off these races and, you know, just being able to consistently run up front.
What are you learning in these Xfinity races that you can apply in the truck series or eventually, you know, future Xfinity starts down the road?
Definitely future Xfinity starts. Not a lot for truck starts, honestly. They're a lot different.
And then last question, did the car react any differently for you following the red flag, or was it more or less the same despite the rain?
I mean, we had just pitted, right? So, and we hadn't gone back green, I don't think. Yeah, we don't think we had gone back green. So it did act different. We had made a decent amount of adjustments under that stop before we went to the red flag. So, you know, I can't tell you whether it was racetrack or you know, my adjustments. But I mean, obviously, we picked up all the rubber on the racetrack, so I mean, it's going to have more grip, stuff like that. So I mean, it's definitely a little different for sure.
Top 10 of qualifying, top 10 of the race.
Yeah.
How big is the screen?
Overall, amazing weekend. We needed this bad. We've had a rough 9 races, so the 10th one here was really good. We're glad to have Drive Smart on the car. That was much needed for these guys. They're my big supporters all year, so glad to get them a good finish. But yeah, just a really good weekend throughout practice, qualifying, and race. We just had speed all weekend, so really excited for that. Can't thank everybody at DGM enough. Mario and the guys, they worked really hard, and excited for the off week and head to Darlington, one of my favorite places.
Talk me through those last several restarts and you know, the run of rain all day and just when everything just got crazy.
Yeah, no, it was nerve-wracking for sure, right? Dover restarts, green, white checker, they're not fun. I mean, they're dangerous, right? You get turned in the left rear, you know, it's gonna be a hard impact, right? So then you got cars spinning out in front of you, right? So it's just all over the place, right? But just trying to position yourself to where you can gain a couple spots and and see what's going on. So it was fun. Really appreciate everybody at DGM, and we'll go on to the next one.
Great. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.